What's going on, guys? I'm with the Moose, and today I'm back with another draft in play on Battle Royale. Today we're doing another viewer comment. This time, Bryce Harper took some time off from his day with the Nationals and left a comment on my video. He says, do a coolest haircut slash facial hair draft. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, to give you an example of that, it's perfect. There are three cards right here that you guys can see on screen. Louis Tiant, Nolan Ryan, Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod, and Nolan Ryan. Not much facial hair. Louis Tiant got that handlebar mustache. Louis Tiant would be the choice if this were a round in my Battle Royale draft. So that's exactly how we're going to do it. Now, full note, I already did this draft and played, an entire game and stuff like that. I actually won the game. I played pretty well, but the draft file, the file that's the most important, got corrupted, and you guys wouldn't have been able to see the draft. You would have seen like 3 minutes of gameplay, which is pretty stupid. So we are going to hop into a new draft and see what we can do this time. Wow, look at that. Looks like Jake Arrieta with the killer beard is going to be the choice. Now, that's not the best. I really don't like picking starting pitchers this early. But hey, that's the rules of the draft, and Arrieta's got a killer beard, so you got to love that. Now, Juan Marichal, not much facial hair. Looks like Joaquin Benoit might be the choice here. Ryan Howard's a beast, though. He does have a little bit of a goatee, but on Benoit is a little bit more easily seen. Now, I will say I'm going to defer mostly to the card if I can tell, and if not, I'll use their picture in the top left. Now, these guys don't have any pictures because they're all throwbacks. And they have their, their hats on whatever team they were on. So I'm going to use Benoit. You can see his facial hair a little bit more than Ryan Howard's on that. So, I'll go with that one. And that's how pretty much I'm going to roll. Now, Nick Castellanos, pretty solid beard. Francisco Cervelli, though, not bad as well. On the card, a little bit better than the picture. Gio Gonzalez, even pretty solid. So these are some good choices. Alcides Escobar really not going to challenge too much for that. I'm going to use the pictures because it's easier to differentiate this time. So I'm going to pick Castellanos. You guys can see his beard's pretty full in that one, and we are going to go Castellanos for that pick. Let's see what we got right here. Grady Sizemore, not a lot going on. Michael Feliz, not a lot either. Ivan Nova, really nothing, and same with Munenori Kawasaka. So I don't even know. I'm going to go Feliz. If that one was a tough one, that was really kind of just up in the air for me. Now, if there are guys that don't have pictures, I'm pretty much going to not pick them unless I know exactly who they are, and I don't really know who any of these guys are. I know Wilson Contreras. I believe this guy is a really highly touted prospect for the Cubs, but I don't know what he looks like. And Brendan Bell, I mean, you guys, you know what he looks like now. He's got the beard, and we're going to go with him, so that's a fun pick as well. Let's see what we get in this round. Looks like Seth Smith. He really doesn't have any facial hair, although you can't tell on the card. James Shields, killer beard in the picture. That's pretty funny, and we are going to go Shields for this one. He has had a terrible time with the White Sox, but we're going to roll with him. Oh, Evan Gattis, monstrous beard. You can't beat it almost, and he is going to be the choice here. That is a crazy, crazy beard. That's going to be a fun one on the team. Now, you guys were giving me some, stuff for not knowing who Michael Fulmer is. Now I know who he is. Very good pitcher for the Tigers. Now, Mike Dunn, looks like he's got the solid beard. Ethier's got an okay one, but we're going to go Dunn. I think that is the better choice in this current matchup. Now, Gregerson, in this card, he has, the little handlebar thing going on. It's pretty funny. Ryan Zimmerman, I wish he had facial hair. I wish he had a huge beard because I love that card as well, but not going to be the choice. I think I'm going to go Gregerson just because the card, you can kind of tell he's got like the handlebar going on. Maybe it's a goatee and you can't really see it, but either way, it's pretty cool. Now, this round, whoa, didn't even anticipate a round like this happening. These guys pretty much have nothing. I mean, Asdrubal Cabrera has like a little bit of a soul patch maybe at the bottom of his chin. You guys can kind of see there, but everybody else, nothing at all. So I guess the choice is going to have to be Asdrubal Cabrera. Nobody else really has anything, and none of them even had cool hairstyles, which would have been, the tiebreaker. Now, Sean Doolittle, I mean, look at the beard, though. Like, you can't argue with that. Now, his inside edge today sucks, and that is really unfortunate. Now, also, is that a glitch? His secondary position is first base. Are you guys seeing that right now? That's really funny. He can't hit for his life, though, so I'm not really sure why you'd want to play him at first, but hey, if they let you, I guess that would be kind of fun. I don't know. If you're an Ace fan, let me know what that's all about. I've never seen that before. That's pretty funny. Let's see what we got. Domingo Santana, going to be the pick here. Got a nice beard going on right there, so he's going to play in the outfield for us. Who are we going to get in this round, though? CJ Crone, Mark Burley, Matt Latos. None of them really have much going on, but I don't even know, really. I'm going to go Crone just because on the card, he has the most of anybody. Not really the choice I would have made, but that's what you got to do. Jabba Chamberlain, what a beast. I mean, look at the beard on the card. It's unbelievable. You can't beat that almost. Evan Gattis maybe challenge him a little bit, but otherwise it's pretty tough. Abraham Almonte, pretty nice beard as well. These guys, Josh Commenter making a decent run at it, actually. You know what? I'm going to pick Commenter. If we default to the picture in the top left, I think Commenter beats Almonte, so we're going to go Commenter. All right, I thought it was going to be Almonte. Instead, we are going with Josh Commenter. That's pretty cool. Edwin Jackson, nothing much doing. Francisco Leon, not a lot either. Josh Harrison does have a solid beard. Not really on the card, but I know in real life he does. And on the picture as well, you guys can see that's pretty darn good as well. So we're going to go Josh Harrison. That's a fun choice. I always like that card. Now, what do we get here? Oh my goodness, Dallas Keuchel. I mean, this dude probably has one of the best beards in the entire league, maybe the best. I've seen it in person. I watched him play against the Red Sox earlier this year, and this dude has a crazy, crazy beard. He'll be the pick here. Don't like picking starters, but either way, you know, you can't really argue with that. The beard by itself is good enough. This here, we're going to go with Brandon Morrow, pretty much the best pick we could have possibly had. What are we getting this time? Looks like Aaron Hicks. Probably going to be the choice here. Yeah, I mean, really nothing much. There's some rounds like that where you pretty much just get nobodies, but that's all right. That's no big deal. Let's see what we get here. Daniel Norris or Despaigne. You know what? On the card, Daniel Norris had a much thicker beard than he does in the picture up top. So we're going to go Daniel Norris here to finish out our starting rotation. And now we get our our bench players. So let's see what we got right here. Todd Frazier and Joe Panik. Really nothing going on now. It's between David Wright and Jose Abreu. This is a very tough choice. And honestly, I don't really think I can be impartial here. I'm probably going to pick Jose Abreu. Now, on the card, David Wright has a better facial hair going on than Jose Abreu, but you also can't really see Jose Abreu's face. So I'm going to default to the picture, and in the picture, Jose Abreu beats David Wright. So we're going to go Abreu. You guys might think that's a little biased, but hopefully you don't, and you see where I'm going with that. And I think that was a solid choice. Right here, pretty easy choice here. Marwin Gonzalez wins that for sure. Got 3 more choices left, all bronzes. Actually, 2 bronzes and a common, so probably not going to get too many impact players, but you never know. Freddie Galvis, kind of nice little thing going on there. We're going to go Galvis there. Him or Uribe were pretty much the only choices in that one. Looks like Cody Decker got a solid beard going, and he will be the pick here. 58 overall, beast off the bench. You never know what you can do with a guy like that. Jarrett Parker got that crazy hair going on, although you can't see him in the picture of the card. You can see him in the top left, and he's going to be the choice here. I mean, everybody else really no facial hair at all, and Jarrett Parker has it going on. So we're going to set the lineup, show you guys that before the video, and then get into a game and show you guys that as well. So let's hop right into it. Alright guys, here is the team. Pretty nice. Josh Harrison, Asdrubal Cabrera, Jose Abreu, Evan Gattis, Nick Castellanos, Brandon Belt, and Jarrett Parker, and I forgot the other guy because it went off my screen, but no big deal. The lineup, honestly, not that great, but James Shields on the mound, you know, he's got good ratings, like I mentioned in the draft. Really has struggled with the White Sox, and right here, Albert Pujols jumping all over him. This is the silver Albert Pujols. Thankfully, very slow, only 33 speed. Should only be a double, but this dude trying to extend it to a triple. We fortunately throw it with the relay, get it to third, and we are getting him in a pickle now. He's in a rundown. Can he get out of it? No, he can't. We tag him out at third, so we get the out. Get kind of lucky where he should have had a guy in second and 1 out. Instead, there's 2 down in the first inning. Hopping over the second inning now, Ernie Banks is up. He gets a hit to the left side. Brandon Belt's going to get that one in, but Ernie Banks still getting the base hit. Ernie Banks really a great player, honestly. I mean, one of the best Cubs ever for sure, and making an impact here as well. Stealing second base as Evan Gattis' throw is there, but it kind of bounced in the dirt. It was a little bit hard for our shortstop to handle, so he's on second with only 1 down. Colby Rasmus up. We are able to get him to pop out to Gattis at catcher. That is a huge, huge out, as obviously facing Colby Rasmus with a right-handed pitcher is not what I wanted to do. Now, next batter up is Matt Kemp. We walk him, Diamond Matt Kemp. I don't know what this guy was doing with his batting order. He was hitting like 7th, but I think he just left the default batting order. So thankfully we were able to walk Kemp and then get Jason Hayward on a quick little pop out to Josh Harrison at second base. So that was a huge inning. Definitely big time to get out of it with James Shields. And very impressed with how he kind of kept his poise, if you will. Really stuck to his game. Now hopping over to the 6th inning. Now we're into extra innings. Luke Gregerson's on for his 3rd inning of work, and Albert Pujols killing us again with a base hit to the right side, beating the shift once again. The first time it was obviously impossible for the shift to get it, but he still hit it to right field, and impressive that he's doing that and taking it the opposite way. Now Logan Forsythe up next. We're able to get him to ground out to the shortstop as Asdrubal Cabrera, and we are able to retire the side for the final out of the 6th inning. Moving into the bottom of the 6th, looking for that walk-off victory. CJ Cron pinch hitting for Gregerson, and first pitch, I'm looking for the high fastball. I get it. I thought I might have cranked it out, just not barely. It's so close to being out for a home run, a pinch hit walk-off home run almost, but I will definitely take the double. Not going to risk it like he did with Pujols, and we're taking the double into second base. Josh Harrison up next, obviously the top of the order. He's going to crush one to right field. I thought I might have gotten a hold of this one as well. just not quite right at the warning track, but it will move the runner over to third. Very nice. So guy on third, only one down. A sacrifice fly will win us the game. He's going to have to bring the infield in as Dribble Cabrera up, who I honestly really like as a hitter in this game, and he just rips one up the middle, but right at the second baseman, just a quick step to his right, and we are unable to score there. So unfortunately, we got a guy on third with 2 down now, and we got to get a base hit to score him now. He walks Jose Abreu pretty smartly, at least in my opinion, but then Evan Gattis is up next. He's got an 0-2 count, not a good count, contact swing, and he gets a single up the middle to end this one, a walk-off victory in the bottom of the 6th inning. We had some great pitching from Gregerson, and honestly, James Shields pitched pretty well as well. So a good game all around. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below and let me know what other drafts you want to see. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.